Alright, round 2, game 2. Don't think we can keep this hand. Even though we're on the draw, we still need to peel. I mean, Fire Hellhound's basically uncastable, and the other guys are pretty far away, so I'll take a mulligan. This hand's not really that great, but probably better than the last, and this guy seems to shut down, you know, Aether Adept and Coral Merfolk and things like that, so we'll keep it. Let's leave with black here. Coral Merfolk's decent, not the worst. Lands aren't really helping us. Blood Ogre stops the Coral Merfolk pretty well.
No one likes a 2/2 Blood Ogre, though.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about him, though, is that he's still just basically, I mean, like, even as a 3-mana 2/2 first strike, he's not the best, but he stops so much. He's just a really good card, I think.
Especially in blue, where so many of your creatures are 2 power guys.
Yeah, I mean,
1 power.
even, oh, so he is 2 colors, it's blue-white.
Yeah.
Mesmerist, maybe banking on, like, milling us to death or something, but... Let's see here. I think I'm going to bash. I mean, it's seemingly bad because we're behind already, and he's going to be able to hit us for 3 if he wants. But we do have the Crumbling Colossus, so I think we're going to be able to find our way out of a race. He might just go like land Chasm Drake here, and then we'll just Doomblade at end of turn. Okay, so if he's not beating with the Mesmerist, then that makes me think that he does at least have a, you know, backhanded strategy at milling us. Let's play the Colossus and pass the turn here. Can't attack because of the Dignitary. He's probably going to mill us for 2 at the end of our turn. Hopefully it doesn't turn over anything too great. Elixir and the Crown. Milling the Elixir is somewhat awkward, but again, not really the worst thing in the world. We're probably not going to end up being milled to death because, I mean, if that's really his plan, then I'm not too afraid. Here I think I'm going to attack with the Crumbling Colossus because I do want to play the Minotaurs and have them be 5/5, so let's go ahead and play the Minotaurs, leave up Doomblade, just in case. He may have Cancel right here, it's pretty likely, but alright, seems like he doesn't. Mills us for 2, gets Bloodseeker and Dusthunter Bat, which isn't the worst again. Unsummon. That's fine. I mean, he's going to be able to beat for a little bit of damage, but his only profitable attack is really with the Benelish Veteran for 3. And, you know, we'll take 3 for 1 turn. We're going to have 7 mana next turn, so we can just play the Scepter of Empires and use it immediately to turn on the Gorehorn Minotaurs. So I'm not too worried about falling that much behind. I like that he's at 11, so that if we do draw the Sorin's Vengeance, you know, we have the 7 mana that we're going to be able to just get him. Yeah, so here we'll just go with the Scepter. Shoot him for 1 right now, putting him at 10, which is good. Play this guy, pass the turn. He's going to mill us for 2 more. Hopefully, if he mills the Sorin's Vengeance, then we're going to have to start thinking about, you know, how we're going to win this game. But having him be at 10 and us having a bunch of shocks and stuff. He got the Runescar Demon, which is, I guess, a way to nab the Sorin's Vengeance, but as long as he doesn't get the Vengeance itself, I think we're okay. If we attack next turn with the Gorehorn Minotaurs, his likely block is going to be like Stonehorn Dignitary plus maybe like 2 Coral Merfolk or something like that. And then if he doesn't have any sort of counter to our Doomblade, we might be able to just get him. If he has Aether Adept here, it's pretty bad for us. Harbor Serpent's not really bad for us at all. May have to Doomblade it, but it can't even attack yet, and it's going to make it so that he can't mill us. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Doomblade this, especially now that we drew the shock. Doomblade the Harbor Serpent makes it so that he's going to, you know, have to multi-block. Can't afford to just take this 5, and then when he does multi-block, we'll just shock one of his guys and just completely blow him out. He's going to think that since we just used the Doomblade, we're not going to have this trick, but of course we are. Let's do that, shock the veteran, pass the turn. Now he doesn't really have very good attacks. He can mill us, but I think we're going to win the race unless he has some gas here. Sun Titan definitely qualifies as gas. Definitely feel bad that I wasted the Doomblade now. I mean, it's not really a waste, but obviously we would have rather used it on the Titan. I think if we don't draw an out to the Titan, I mean, we can obviously double block it, but he's just going to get so much value. I'd rather just, you know, peel the Sorin's Vengeance right here and end it. Didn't end it. Playing the Mountain doesn't actually change the number of times that we can pump the Drifting Shade, so I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to leave it up here. Helps us a little bit because, let's see, if he attacks with the Sun Titan, then he's going to be able to get back just a Coral Merfolk, which isn't, you know, too bad for us. And if we double block here, I guess if he has Unsummon, maybe we should triple block, but don't really want to let him kill the Shade. I mean, we've seen one Unsummon from this guy, so I'm tempted to just either take the 6 or just chump. I think I'm just going to double block, actually. If we take the 6, we get pretty low, and we're putting ourselves in a situation where we're not going to be able to effectively race. So he's going to let it happen. So that resolves. He kills just Gorehorn Minotaurs. Draw some cards. We're fine with that. He's probably going to mill us at end of turn. May have Counterspell mana up. We're going to put him to 8 at the end of his turn, and then he's going to be facing down, you know, 5 damage from the Shade, which means that he's dead to the Scepter in a couple of turns thereafter. Aether Adept. That's a very good draw for him. Just ping him here, take our turn. Shock. So Shock's a pretty good card. I'm just going to do this and then play the Mountain to kind of try and mask what we have in hand. Not sure what he could have to bail him out here. If he has Day of Judgment, obviously, but he's going to... Quicksilver Amulet, I'm not afraid of. He's got 1 card in hand, but he can't even activate the amulet, so I'm not going to be afraid to attack. And the 1 card in hand was just a bear anyway, so... I don't know if it was proper to just play that bear. It doesn't seem like it would be. It doesn't do much. I guess if he's trying to, like, rally up enough forces to Alpha Strike, I think he's actually just dead now. Doesn't have a flying creature, so... Just do this, pump... Yeah. Alright, so that was round 2. We're going on to the finals. Hopefully we can take this one down.